are concerned Nigerians. Our condolences go to the families and the loved ones that have lost their loved ones in Nigeria. We want to commiserate with Nigeria. At the same time, tell the judiciary to be mindful of how they play into the hands of the ruling party in this country. Judiciary should be the hope of every common person. But as it is today, judiciary is the fate of the ruling government. And we want to categorically say we reject the imposition, the way the Justice Lifu is handling the opposition political parties' cases in this country. And we ask Chief Justice of the Federation to make sure, as a matter of urgency, make sure the case of ADC is being removed from the hands of Justice Lifu. Without any equivocation, we are sounding it as a note of warning, and we are not going to tolerate it. Even the one in the Supreme Appeal Court, that what we have come today to register, that we have only registered our presence. By tomorrow, this place, Nigeria, where civil society organizations we are going to occupy Nigeria, and we are going to make sure that there will be no peace for those who want to destroy our democracy.
Let's talk about the case.
We have come to warn the judiciary, particularly Justice Lifu. We want to sound it as a note of warning that since they have decided, they are determined, we have noticed their determination that they want to now stifle opposition. They want to make sure that there are no opposition candidates on the ballot in this forthcoming presidential election. We want to make them understand that they are just joking. We want to let the whole world know, international community to understand and know that Nigeria is going through a kind of autocratic democracy. That a situation where the judiciary has been deployed, a situation where the judiciary has been hijacked by the ruling APC, Bola Tinubu and Wike, to just make sure that the opposition does not function in this country. We know that there is insecurity. Nigerians are being killed in their numbers on daily basis. Now, there is no food for an average Nigerian. Kidnapping everywhere. There is no money. There is no work, no job, unemployment. There is nothing working in this country. Nigeria is more or less a banana republic as it is. Kidnappers will kidnap, government will go and start negotiating. So government now has made kidnappers the real governing body in this country. What we are now saying is that instead of government to focus on securing lives and property of Nigerians, they are only interested in stifling opposition so that they will win election again in 2027. And Nigerians are saying it will never happen. Will we allow it to happen? No. Will we allow it to happen? No. Because we are concerned. The Supreme Court had already made pronouncement on this matter, and it was referred to. They manipulated it to be referred to the High Court, the Federal High Court again, so as to be able to frustrate the ADC, particularly because they are afraid of a certain candidate being on the ballot. So this is the reason why we have come here, because the matter here, they want to use it at least to cause distraction, to make the major opposition political party, the ADC, not to field any candidate. Or maybe people begin to feel there is discrepancy, or there is problem, or there is disaffection in that party. But we want to let them know that any democracy without viable opposition is autocracy. And as long as we are concerned, we can never allow this country to just a kind of tilt towards autocracy. Bola Tinubu should know, Wike should know that democracy brought them to limelight. And if they want to destroy the democracy that we hope that will bring us to limelight, we will do everything to destroy them. Because Nigeria is bigger than all of them. That we have always said it, that Nigeria is bigger than every Nigerian. And no Nigerian is bigger than Nigeria. Nigeria is the essence of our existence. And without our existence, there will be no Nigeria. And as long as we are Nigerians, we must make sure we protect. We are student union leaders in this country when we fought the military, and Bola Tinubu rose to limelight through democracy. Bola Tinubu was not a military officer, so he cannot come and start governing Nigeria like a military officer. We are not in a banana republic. Nigeria must know peace. Since Bola Tinubu does not want to deliver on his promises, since they don't want to safeguard, protect lives and property, they must allow Nigerians have peace. They must allow democracy thrive. They must allow the opposition to air their view and sell themselves to the public of Nigeria, so that we will compare and know those who are better to leave Nigeria, because Nigeria is in dire straits. We are in trouble in this country. So instead of Bola Tinubu and the Wike consider the plight of Nigerians. They're only interested in next election, and we want to let them know that there will be no that election if they don't take time.